Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope all are good. Before going on to my today's video of baking, I would like to thank all of them for subscribing to my channel, and I'm overwhelmed with the response. Thank you guys. I hope we continue this journey of baking good foods. If you guys want to know about any recipe, then kindly tell me in the comments below so that I will try to make it for you guys in a simple and very easy way. I forgot to mention, my vegetarian friends have demanded from me eggless recipes, and I promise you guys I will surely upload eggless recipes, and today's recipe is also going to be eggless, so go ahead and bake it. Today I am baking something very very commonly used in all our households, that is salted tea biscuits. These are the ingredients which you need in order to make salted biscuits. Very simple ingredients, no fuss, no butter, no nothing. Measurements will be coming up on the screen, kindly make a note of that. So this is baking powder, salt, oil, powdered sugar and flour. That's it. Only 5 ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 ingredients and your salted biscuits, crunchy biscuits will be ready. The first step is to put in the oil, which is 50 ml of oil. Then add the sugar which you have powdered and beat this. You can also use an electric blender, but I am just doing it with hand because this is not a cake and we don't need any fine mixture. Just blend it. So the sugar and the oil has been well combined. Now I will be adding the flour, and add the flour by sieving it so that we don't want any particles to come in. And along with this, put in your salt, that is approximately half teaspoon of salt. Because this is a salted biscuit, we are adding half teaspoon of salt, and I have half teaspoon of baking powder here, so I'll add in, and we will give this a nice mix. Until that point we will put the flour till we get a dough type consistency. So just whisk this and mix this well. So we want a dough type of consistency. This is still liquid, so we'll add some more flour. Mixture which I had in this was 1 cup of measurement. So all the 1 cup of flour has gone into this mix. Now we will knead it with our hand, and keep in mind, for biscuits or cookies you should not knead it as you knead for chapatis or rotis. You just have to combine all of this. Just press and combine. Do not knead it. After you have combined the batter, when you take up the batter and open like this, it will not have any gluten form. Can you see? This is how your dough should be. It should be cracky enough. And now, after your biscuit batter is prepared, just make it into a log, just like this with your hands. Make this into a log like structure, and then cover it with a foil paper. Or if you have cling wrap, you can also cover it with that. Or you can also cover with the cloth. If you have any muslin cloth, you can cover with that. And now keep this inside the fridge for about of half an hour, so that it gets set and it becomes a little bit harder, because we have used fat content, which is oil, inside this. It will tend to get harder when you keep it inside the fridge. So keep it for half an hour, and then we will bring it back and roll and make our biscuits. Dust some flour and spread it around. Now hold your dough just like this and press it down here and roll it out, and put some flour on your rolling pin as well, because the dough will tend to stick, because there is sugar and oil in here, so it will tend to stick. Roll out very gently, don't hardly press it, just roll it out gently like this. Now we will cut out the cookies. for which I have some cookie cutters here, as there are various shapes, but tea biscuits I usually like it to be round in shape. So I have this measuring cup here, small measuring cup, and I have what is this, dhakkan? Yeah, in Hindi it is called as dhakkan. So I have a lid of a bottle here, so we will use this to cut the cookie shape. So here goes our first cookie, done. Then goes the second one, done. If you have space, you can cut out the third one. Yeah, I have space, so I'll take out the third one also from here. That's it. Now take it out and put it under the baking. The one more method is, if you don't want to use your rolling pin, no problem, you can avoid it because it gets stickier after a point when you use a rolling pin. So what you can do is just combine it together, dust some flour onto the surface, and just press this with your hands and spread it. Spread it about to an 1 inch of thickness, as thick as you want your biscuit to be. Just spread it based on that, just like this. And sprinkle some flour when you are doing this, because it will get all stickier and messier. Then take again the cutter in which you want to cut, and this time I'm going for some nice shaped cookie cutters. So I have this heart shaped cookie cutter, so I'm taking this 1, 2, 3 and upside down heart 1. Okay, so have cut all the cookies and placed on the trays. This black tray is going inside the oven. As I told you, it will go for 180 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes, and this one will go on the gas top. Just in case if you guys don't have oven, you can also bake this without using an oven on your gas top. So after placing it on the baking tray or the baking pan, just put some holes so that the biscuits doesn't puff up and the air gets released out while it's getting baked. So just prick some hole. This is the last batter which I had, and it doesn't have any shape, I know. I just gave it with my hand the shape. Don't push it harder, just a little bit of push, that's it. That we are going to bake in gas top. So I have my unused frying pan, which is unused one. I don't use it often because the non-stick coating of this has gone. So what I have done is, it's really hot right now. Let me just hold and it in. What I have done is,
I have placed some salt on the bottom and I have kept a plate on top of it, and I'll place all the cookies right in here, and I'll bake it for a minimum of 10 minutes. Keep checking in the middle. If it gets brown, take out the cookies. Oh, my heart got broken. Anyways, I have fixed it, and I'll bake it in closed in environment in low flame.
okay, so my oven has got preheated. Now we will keep the biscuit tray inside the oven. Have kept it, and we will close this one and set the temperature on convection mode. Reduce it to 180 degrees. Select and then keep your timing for 20 minutes. I'm going to keep it for 20 minutes. Okay, so this is exactly 20.21 minutes. So after 21 minutes our biscuits will be ready, and this one here is getting baked. Can you see? Okay, so my biscuits are baked and perfectly ready. This is the one which went inside the oven, and you can see how good it has been baked. Can you see? So it has baked very good and very perfectly, and I'll show you how it looks from inside also. And this one is baked on the stove top. Even this has been baked very well, but I didn't expect that I will get such rich color in this cookies. Can you see? It has got some nice good color, and it took me around 15 minutes to bake in the gas top. And unfortunately what happened today is the gas top biscuits got baked very faster than the oven one. So next time I'm going to skip oven baking for biscuits, and I'm going to opt for gas stove baking. See how beautifully they have baked.